You've seen the other videos, right? Day 1 was the ninja street fight. Day 2 was the double nice Canadian. How is day 3 gonna top it? Well, somebody peed their pants. And it gets worse than it sounds. It kinda involves a murderer. Here's what happened. We had just finished a great day of street shows. Thank you, Canada! We will be here all week, right next to the dumpster. This is so cool, man. We're totally rock stars. I don't know if it was an anomaly or what, but we're sitting there counting the money when I realized this is like $633.25. So obviously, we decided to celebrate. One thing leads to another. We got $20 left. Everybody's like, hey, we should at least go get a drink and cheers. We're walking down White Avenue looking for a bar, and it is the only time in my life I saw like 5 dudes just dripping in blood, and they're totally smiling and like, oh yeah, that was fun, eh?
Sure was. We should fight each other more often.
And in that moment, I should have realized we should not be going to a bar. So we're sitting in a bar. It was named something weird like Thomas O'Doul's Moose House. It was me, my buddy, and a couple other street performer friends. The 2 you need to know, Chris and the storyteller. Now this story's about to get crazy. Before it does, I want to say welcome to the more than 40,000 new Clarkers. Thanks for the love, baby. I'm giving that love right back in the form of a $25 Amazon gift card. To enter, hit subscribe, then hit that like button, and last, leave a comment down below. And let's not forget congrats to last week's winner. Congrats, bud. Love you big time. Now back to the story. We're sitting in the bar and the storyteller's saying things like, I've got a buddy. Street performer. Halfway through a show, guy pulls a gun on.
Hey, buddy boy, you picked the wrong street to juggle. We don't mess around.
It's all part of the show.
Then he takes the gun, juggles it for the finale.
We're all sitting there like, no, that's not true. That didn't happen.
Really? Maybe it did.
Okay, cool. Tell us another. So he's telling stories, and at some point, a group of dudes sits next to us. Canadians. They're laughing, having a good time, but Chris is giving us this look like,
Hey, we better get out of here.
dude, it's fine. Just let this man tell his story.
So right at the finale, homeless guy pops up selling turtles.
And at the same time, the Canadian dudes are telling stories. So I'm at Canadian Tire, right? I'm like, hey, you have a bunny hug, eh? No, one of the guys laughed so hard that he spilled his beer right into his lap.
Oh, damn it, eh? Looks like I rocked a piss.
And then Dave's like, it's cool, man. I did it too. Like in that movie, Billy Madison. You know that old Adam Sandler movie where he goes,
Everybody my age pees their pants. It's the coolest.
right away, Chris gives me this look like,
He should not have said that.
and I'm sitting there like, whatever, dude. I want to hear more about the turtles.
No one wanted a turtle, so he whipped out a taser.
Hey, what did you say?
Don't interrupt the story. But then Dave was like, it's all right. I was just making a joke about Billy Madison.
Okay.
And Chris is still like,
Let's get out of here.
I'm realizing Chris is kind of right. Let's just finish this story so we can leave.
Turns out Turtle Man has got a lot of chutzpah. My buddy hires him to come with him on tour.
Right away, I'm like, I don't think I could hire a homeless guy to follow me around, you know? They don't play by the rules. That said, when I lived in Boston, there was this homeless guy, Gilly. He would not let you give him money unless he told you the weather.
There's a 90% chance you're smiling because the sun is shining.
He was one of my favorite people ever, but that's a whole other story. Then the storyteller's like,
He and the homeless guy get arrested. They're in interrogation.
I'm sitting over there like, oh man, what's gonna happen? And the whole time, Canada dude is glaring at Dave from the other table. We're sitting over here trying to ignore it.
Cop says, June 5th. Were you in Toronto?
Yeah?
Ottawa, June 10th?
Yes, sir.
What about Winnipeg on July 1st?
Yeah, what is this about?
Well, it seems every town you've been to, there's been a murder.
I guess the cops are like, unless you can prove otherwise, you're going to jail.
But then the homeless guy chirped up.
He's been nothing but kind to me.
Did you ever think you were next?
No.
Why's that?
Because I did it. I did the bad things. Yeah, this performer had been carting around a serial killer. Sleeping next to him, cuddling with him, sharing peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And I'm just sitting over here like, does this mean I could have his turtle? What happened to the turtle?
Well, the turtle's the best part. You see what happened?
Hey, buddy, what'd you say?
Okay, but you just be quiet. I was losing it. But somehow Dave maintained that calm composure the entire time. So I'm like, it's okay. Sorry. I was just making a joke about Bill. Yeah, Canada dude just started strangling him right up against the wall. And I'm sitting over there like, oh, maybe you should have been nicer to him. Long story short, we broke up the fight. Chris got to say I told you so. And I am now the proud owner of a turtle. It's not a dog or a bird, it's actually a turtle. And believe it or not, this story's still getting started. To hear more, just click that like button. And thanks to my Patreon backers, we will be moving to weekly videos both here and on my second channel. So make sure you're subscribed to both. If you want to make videos like this, I exclusively use XP pen tablets. They're good people that make great stuff. Thanks for sponsoring the vid. I am itsalexclark, and I will see you somewhere, okay? Bye!